Hey guys and girls, so today I'm going to be talking to you about Malix 3D design Sanix models. Stay tuned. Okay, so this is Malix 3D design website. Some amazing STL files available for purchase from here. I'm not affiliated in any way, shape or form. I just love some of the models. So we've got the newest models are the Game of Thrones, House Targaryen, House Lannister and House Stark. So some really nice models here. I'm probably going to get the House Targaryen one purely because I love dragons and Daenerys is pretty cool. So these come in at about €14. You print each part separately. I think they usually do include a solid file, but I tend, because I've got the Ender 3, build surface isn't that big, printing each part individually is pretty easy and quite quick. So yeah, I mean, look at the detail on these are pretty amazing. And there's quite a few different sort of themes to choose from. So if we go up to categories, Marvel, DC, Predator, Spawn, Anime, Ghostbusters, and under Marvel there's quite a few different ones. I've just finished printing the Punisher, so really nice model, €7 at the moment on sale. So we can see printed in multiple parts. You can paint, obviously do some post work on it and paint it. But I'll show you that model in a second. Another one that I managed to get was the Alien Queen. I got that in the Black Friday sale. Really detailed model. I think this is going to be quite difficult to print. So I'm actually going to do some videos on the process of how I approach this. Quite a detailed model, as you can see. So yeah, I think this one's going to be a bit challenging, but we'll give it a go and see how it comes out. So let's go over and take a look at the Punisher that I finished printing and see what you think of that. Okay, so I'm really happy with how this turned out. So most of the main body parts were pointed at 0.2 layer height, 20% infill, and obviously a 0.4 nozzle. The base I actually did a little bit differently, which I'll talk about in a minute, but as you can see it came out really nicely. I used just standard zigzag support on everything. I haven't tried tree support yet, so we'll try tree support on the next model, the Alien model maybe, and see how that comes out. The finish was actually, just even though it was like 0.2, was pretty cool. The gun didn't come out amazingly. The supports on that were quite hard to, they weren't hard to remove, but it just didn't print very well on supports. Something I need to look at really. Not much post cleanup work on this. The hardest part was the shoes. The support on that did leave it quite scuffed, so just a little bit of sanding down on that. And the other thing I did have an issue with, not really an issue, but the base I printed at 0.3 layer height purely for speed. So it was going to be something like a 19-hour print. It come out to like 11 hours at 0.3, and it still looks pretty good. I mean, to be honest, I'm gonna obviously I don't know whether to spray it and paint it or just leave it in the silver. Not really sure, to be honest, still debating that. This the support on this was pretty bad, so on the underside it came out really rough, but obviously I sanded that down, and once painted it probably wouldn't show, so not really worried about that. It's just the gun, I'm just not happy with the gun, so I might try reprinting that and just trying some different supports or different orientation on the build plate. But overall, pretty happy. Like, subscribe and share.